everybody, and welcome back to This is the Police 2. Chris here. And things have not been going well of late. We need to turn it around.
Before we begin, Miss Berman, I should note that Mr. A.B. Carlos and Mr. Ronald Atticus, representing the city administration, have been good enough to join us. And Judge Hawkins has also kindly agreed to attend. The rest of these gentlemen, I believe you already are familiar with.
Thank you, Mr. Plunkett. I'd like to start with...
If you will allow me, Miss Berman, I will begin. I'm still in charge, all right?
Yes, Mr. Plunkett. I didn't mean to...
I would like you to answer a few background questions that will help us understand your investigation into the case of Jack Boyd.
Of course, but I just
What's
don't...
so interesting about him?
Sir, you ask me why I want to catch Jack Boyd? In my opinion, it's obvious that...
No, Miss Berman, I did not ask you why you want to catch him. I asked why you're interested in him.
Sir, I'm not sure I understand the question.
Oh, well, in that case, allow me to phrase the question more precisely. You like Jack Boyd because with him, you don't feel lonely, as you said in a telephone conversation on September 19th of last year. Or maybe because you consider him energetic and full of strength, as you said on another call 4 weeks later. The whole point is that...
Mr. Plunkett, sir, before you go on, I think it must be said that...
You know, Miss Berman, I am a man of conservative upbringing. I always imagine there are certain obligatory rituals and relationships between men and women. Going to the movies, meeting at the cafe, walking in the moonlight. But I see that's just boilerplate romance compared with these touching transcripts. You've quite convinced me that even over the phone, you can create a very close bond with someone. So close, in your case, that it creates an obvious conflict of interest. And although your connection with Mr. Boyd didn't end under the best of circumstances, I don't think I need to explain how grossly you violated professional ethics, and even, perhaps, the law.
Sir, I'm not... How did you...
Isn't this the work of the prosecutor, Miss Berman, to know a little more than the others know? Information is our weapon, haven't you heard? I'm sure everyone in this room will agree. Do you think I would have reached my post if I couldn't gather information and use it at the right time and place? Everyone here understands perfectly what I'm talking about, I assure you. And I have little doubt that you understand as well, Miss Berman. Now, going against a person with information is like going against yourself. A young lady with ambitions simply cannot help but learn these common truths.
Mr. Plunkett, there's something...
But even truisms are sometimes worth remembering, are they not?
If you'll just let me explain...
I believe we're finished here, Miss Berman. You are suspended from all current duties. Your future will be decided by the disciplinary committee at a special meeting on February 2nd. Meanwhile, you're free to go. We don't need to detain our guests any further. I think they've heard everything they need to hear.
Well, Dinger, that was cold. Mr. Nash just finished reading The Last Temptation of Neptune 2, The Ice-Chipping Trident. Needless to say, I always suspected that Itchy was the sleaze, but I never thought he dared do that with his poor Valentina. Not to admit, it really messed me up. I don't feel like my normal self. And what do we do now until the next book? I don't think I'm up for much today. I think I'll go back to bed, okay? No! Get your butt back in here. My younger brothers had a cool idea. Instead of waiting for years for the last temptation of Neptune 3, we're going to write a sequel ourselves. We've already figured out the story. Valentina staged her own death to meet with Fontaine in Budapest. And the Queen of Hearts is secretly the sister of the Six of Diamonds, which means she can claim the legacy of Stephen Byrne. Good idea, right? Anyway, I'm not going to work today. I need to write at least the first chapter before the spark phase. Do you mind? Yes, I do. Someone painted all sorts of offensive words on my garage, like stink and dirty. I want to clean it off so my neighbours will stop laughing. Can you give me a... Who do you think painted it? I don't know who. It was my... I think I know who. It was my neighbours. They painted junk on my garage and now they're laughing at me. Nope! We have work to do. Yeah, lots of work. Pastrami, you're the best we've got today, so you get the best gear. Clemency. Because you've had a bad day, you can have that lot. And you get a thing. Okay, let's roll. Just hope today's a better day. We need a better day, people. We need a better day. I feel like I'm getting sick. My hands are ice. My throat is closing up. My mum said, "Give me chicken soup on days like this." Yes. Got chicken noodles. Okay. Flimsy. I'm not picky. Eat whatever they're offering. I have a weak immune system, so the doctor told me to eat a lot of potatoes with the skin on. He says there's lots of vitamin C in the skin. I'd never try raw skin, of course, but they better when they're baked, right? Okay, he wants that. Yesterday I ate cheesecake at dinner and it was on the toilet all night. I think I might be lactose intolerant. Okay, no milk for you. Naturally, anything but not chicken soup. I had to eat it at home every day. My grandmother always said it kept us from getting the flu. Well, are you going to eat chicken soup today? Grandma had a cow, and the other day she brought a couple of buckets of milk because she couldn't sell them. I don't think I can take any more. Okay. Read in the newspaper that mineral water can help you lose weight. My mother thinks I should give it a shot. Not picky. Not picky. Okay, so meatloaf and baked potatoes. No cheesecake. How come chocolate chip cookies are more expensive than cherry pie? Fruit salad is really expensive. Donuts. Everybody loves donuts. Was it mineral water? Yeah, let's give it a go. It's going to cost us a boatload of cash, but yes, we know. Right. Suppose we could send Woolbag on it. Yeah, let's send Woolbag. We'll go after the funeral home director. Here we go again. Another day, another bad job. High school. Old church. Sharpwood's a dark place, and I, proud representative of the Catholic Church, must follow the activity of the heretics and do everything in my power to suppress it. This one guy is a tough nut to crack. I've tried, but I can't make him renounce his false prophets. I've heard that you guys know how to deal with stubborn people, so let me ask for your help. Send me a good cop for this bad business. Doesn't need to bring anything. He can use my tools. If we save this heretic, the doors of my church will always be open and you can do whatever you We will do whatever we can for any notorious sinners you catch. Butcher? Uber. Birch? Climsy? Not today.
526 in progress.
13:15, come on. Suspicious men at the water tower pouring gasoline over the unconscious person. 13:15? Really? That is ridiculous. I'm going to try and get Ruber to do it.
553 in progress.
A group of men have dumped gasoline all over a motionless figure in the white shroud. Dancing around the flame chant, spirits of the forest take the soul of the deceased old mauler. Shoot the water tower. We don't have a sniper with us. Why would we bring a sniper to this? Quickly jump on and trample the fire. It could be a human being. We don't know. Let's go for Ruber.
526 complete.
Fear of procession saw as a sign of more dispersed contently. Corpse of old mauler was burnt to a crisp. Great. Armed robbery. Men in masks broke into the bank demanding the vault be opened. 2,035? Come on!
573 in progress.
Hate my job all day. I sit all day on a stool handing out medical cards to patients at a hospital. They're not just full of infections here, they're also constantly grumbling about having to stand in line for 5 minutes. I can calm pretty much any grumbler down, but now I'm just sick of it all. I can't retire yet, so I need some kind of distraction at work. If you find me a small portable TV for me, it would make my life so much more bearable. I'll hang it from the ceiling and keep an eye on it while I'm handing out cards. If you do this for me, I'll break my piggy bank, and I can give your guys tips on how to pacify all kinds of threats. I bet you run into grumblers all the time. Yes, we do actually, but I will do that, but not yet. Okay, so we can't do the armed robbery because it's 2,035. Come on. That's ridiculous. Police in person. Okay. A woman reports that a very suspicious man has been standing by the road outside a trailer for several hours. 945.
.530 in progress.
If it's longer, Igolba Ruba is injured and has spent 3 days in hospital. But if it's longer than you can wait, I can take care of him today for 100. No. I don't particularly want you to take care of someone. Oh look, a civilian died again. Prisoner tried to escape from prison. He cut down the guard but couldn't overcome his fear of heights once he climbed onto the fence. Now he can't get down. Can we shoot him? I'm sending Duval. That's right. I'm sending the sniper. And I still don't have enough. This is ridiculous, man.
564 in progress.
That was a waste of time. We'll send Pastrami, Fletcher. That won't be enough.
.535 in progress.
Reckless endangerment. I'm Sharpwood's best pickpocket. I might be in jail now, but I was never caught for that. I'm here for another reason. That guy in the white coat, Dr. Khan, put me in here. His son Kalim is my son's class, and he was constantly being bullied and causing trouble. So I got sick of it and decided to talk to Kane so he... Yeah, that jumped down a bit quicker. So he could fix his dull little brat. The conversation turned emotional, but I swear I didn't even hit him. I just pushed Kane gently on the chest. That same evening, the cops came for me. It turned out that Kane took advantage of his position and concocted a false medical report which showed a terrible beating and injuries to his internal organs. I'm sitting here right now because the judge believed his wild story. Meanwhile, Kalim is still beating my son, and I'm in no position to help my kid. But you could help him. Send a cop to visit him, who is good at hand-to-hand combat, and tell him to bring a baton. We live in the kind of world where self-defense involves knowing what to do against police sticks, right? If you teach my son how to stand up for himself, then I'll take your guys under my wing and tell him about how to hide in plain sight. Okay, fair enough. At 1755. There's no way we can do these numbers. $43. Negotiation coach, okay. There is literally no way we can do these numbers. These are ridiculous. Door to the greenhouse is tightly closed. No one seems to be around. Fletcher. Cop sneaks into the greenhouse. The whole area is filled with marijuana bushes. Beside one of the bushes sits an old woman wearing some kind of balloon behind her shoulders. She's quietly tending the soil. Use the shocker. Yeah.
564 complete.
Her elderly heart couldn't take it and it killed her. Turned out she was wearing a homemade flamethrower on her shoulders, which the schoolboy had mistaken for a hump. Fletcher, let's make you more intelligent. Yeah, we got no chance. Speed. Let's make goat horn faster.
554 in progress.
Yeah, no. Alright, we need to keep going. Come on guys, get back. We need to send you out on a job. Absolutely stupid this is. The numbers are ridiculous. Results of his injury, died peacefully in his hospital bed. Yep, well, he's a waste of time. One guy sitting on the other's shoulder struggling to unfasten the bolts to the traffic light. Use a baton.
554 complete.
Drops accomplice. Police easily arrested the thieves. Turned out they wanted to use the traffic light to make disco lights. Of course they did, because that makes perfect sense. This is getting really silly. I mean, really, really stupid. Wow, 6. You are kidding me. The numbers are getting ridiculous. There's no way you can do them. Go on, buy both the taser cartridges. We should win the whole thing. At least we've got 12 cops tomorrow. Oh yeah, we had 3 bad days in a row, didn't we?
Damn. Forgive me, Captain Carter, but this is important.
Don't worry, honey. It's okay. I haven't had time to fall asleep yet. You came to wish me luck?
I have leads on a number of major cases that I wanted, that I've dreamed of doing. Someone's selling old weapons that they're bringing in from Ripton. Someone else is trying to... Look, it doesn't matter. You can read it all right here. The point is that we've got a lot of evidence against some small-time criminals, relatively small time, of course, but I wanted to use them to get to bigger fish.
Lily, there's only 1 day left. I don't have any time to get to the big fish.
And you don't need to. Just arrest all of these people. Arrest them and win.
Your father would have laughed if he could hear this, but I'm a gentleman, my dear.
Just win the stupid competition, Captain Carter.
Oh, that's nice of her. And that's where we're going to call it. Things are not going well. They're getting really, really stupid on the amounts you have to put out there, and or maybe it's to make it a bit more challenging, but still, the difficulty spikes are really bad in this game. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. If you're new to the channel like we saw, please do consider subscribing. Until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.